So I want to end with two thoughts. I want you to look with me at Hebrews chapter 12. I'm going to read to you verse 1. Therefore, we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Look at this again. Since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. You remember the verse that says, "Death, where's your sting?" No one who is conscious of eternity can find the sting in death. Eternity has already started. The one who lives forever, the resurrected Christ, the resurrected King, dwells inside of every born-again believer. And there's this ongoing journey and taste of eternity. And this passage says, since we are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses. What is the cloud of witnesses? Chapter 11 was the heroes of faith. And so he says, since we are surrounded by those who have gone before us, and they are now forever with the Lord, those heroes of faith are actually like a cloud surrounding us. And since, it's interesting way he approaches it, since this is undeniable and absolutely true, then we have to live a certain way. Holiness and endurance. Holiness and endurance. So what does that tell me? It tells me my passion for holiness and my longevity, my ability to endure difficult situations is usually equal to my awareness of eternity. It's being conscious of, you know what? This life, the ups, the downs, the trials, the difficulties, the successes, all the stuff that just makes up life here on planet Earth, all those things take on definition in the measure I live aware of eternity. Cloud of witnesses. Chris always gives such an amazing illustration with the runners, pass on the baton, what do they call it? The relay race, thank you. Somebody help me here. I'm going numb, yeah. The relay race. And so you've got 4 guys running, gals running this relay race, and they pass the baton. When the first person is through with their part of the relay race, they don't go in and take a shower. They stay on the field to see what the next person does and what the next person does and what the final person does. And everybody in the relay receives a prize according to how the last guy finished. Well, guess what? We've got the stands of heaven are filled with those who have gone before us to see what we're going to do with what we've been given, because they receive a prize. This is biblical. They receive a prize according to how we finish. That's stunning. That's absolutely stunning. And so to help us to do well, the 2 things that were critical to the writer of the book of Hebrews, the 2 things that were absolutely paramount in importance was, number 1, holiness, and number 2, endurance. And so he said, here's what you're in the middle of. Those who ran the race before you are watching. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Because you won't make stupid choices if you remember.